I have an interesting story. I've been up since 4:30 this morning. I started looking through my notes on my iPhone. My lifeline is my notes, my iPhone. That's the only way I remember anything. So I was going through my notes, making sure that I was keeping up with life. I came across a message I wrote to myself when I was sitting at a cafe in Florence. These two like beautiful Native American men walked into this cafe in Florence, Italy, and sat down at the table next to us. And they both had these beautiful long braids, like down to their hips. Honest to God, there was this like sense of peace and calmness right when they walked into the restaurant. And they were accompanied by two Italian people. I may or may not have been eavesdropping a little bit. What I picked up was that they were there for maybe some kind of government mission. They were talking about promoting their culture and peace and that kind of thing in the area. And I was infatuated and really interested because my family is Native American. My mom's side was brought to Oklahoma during the Trail of Tears. My grandfather's grandma, my great-great-great-great-grandma, maybe, Lucy Harjo, was moved during the Trail of Tears to a plot of land in Oklahoma, and she struck oil because she couldn't speak English. We were Chickasaw Indian. She couldn't speak English. She was swindled out of her oil rights by white settlers. It went to court. Eventually, she got the oil rights back. That's like unheard of in American history, especially for a Native American woman to be able to tackle something so big. So anyways, a little bit about my family history. And these guys sat down next to me and I was like, wow, this just feels so peaceful. Fast forward. I wrote down in my notes that I just saw this morning because I forgot about it. His shirt said Wombly Gliska. And I was like, I'm gonna write that down and Google it later. So I Googled it today, like 3 weeks later. And Moses Brings Plenty is who I was sitting next to at the table. He's just like a beautiful man. And he's just so spiritual, and like his spirit filled the air with calmness and peace. It was magical. Here I am 3 weeks later. Moses Brings Plenty, AKA Mo from Yellowstone, like the show Yellowstone, was sitting right next to me. And I was thinking the whole time, he just looks so familiar to me. I mean, I have watched every episode of Yellowstone. Can I say I had lunch with Mo? I mean, Mo was probably not gonna say he had lunch with me, but I kind of had lunch with Mo. The Lakota Sioux Indian tribe has some kind of exchange, almost like a sister city in Florence, and they were doing an art and cultural display for the month of September there at a museum in Florence, which is why he was there, and I could tell there was something very official happening at the luncheon. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. I don't know, just like really made my day. I'm so glad. Thank God I looked in my notes because I would not have remembered that at all.